slowly bring it back to idle, pitch the nose up, burn off that energy, let it stop flying on its own. Don't fight it, don't fight it, don't fight it. Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Alright, so if you guys can believe this, it's 64 degrees, 64 in January. So we're gonna go try to fly. This is the first day in a while that it hasn't been either raining or freezing. A lot of times it's been above freezing, but you want to be cautious when you fly because you don't want it to run into icing conditions or get ice buildup on your wings or in the carburetor. As long as I stay below 6,000 feet, we'll be perfectly fine. Above 6,000 feet, it is freezing. The cloud layers are good, but I do see a lot of clouds over the mountains towards the west, towards the coast, which means that I'm probably going to be trapped in this area in the valley. I probably will not be able to go over the mountains a little north or to the west. I might be able to go south, I don't know, but we'll see. When I get to the airport, I'll check the weather again, we'll look at the maps again, and we'll make an informed decision.
Alright, so hopefully you guys are hearing me because I do have that plugged in. It looks like I'm going to have to turn the volume down because it seems like it's super high. But I'm trying this method because I haven't tried this method before, where I'm plugging the DJI mic directly into the co-pilot side because I don't have a co-pilot. So let me follow my checklist here and I'll get back with you in just a second.
Information Sierra 21530 visibility on 02, clouds 5,500, temperature 182.14, altitude 3012, RNAV runway 31 left approach in use, landing and departing runway 31 left, 31 right, UAS activity 1.5 miles.
Crosswind correction, right now there is no wind, so we're good with that. I may sneak in here, I think I'm going to get past this guy here. Busy day.
226, walk 0157, departure frequency 126.0.
I'm waiting for that airplane to move, and then I'll take his spot because I don't like being behind this other airplane. And there's a jet to my right waiting to take off as well, so it's going to be a busy day. Very busy. So if you guys can hear, it's pretty busy right now. Couple different, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm number 6.
Cessna ground, Cessna 714, X-ray, run up is complete, requesting taxi to the active.
And Hillsborough ground, Cessna 308 Sierra uniform. We are done with our run-up area, and we can go behind that Cessna.
Cessna 8 uniform, roger, behind Cessna 226, runway 31 left at Alpha 8, taxi via Alpha 8.
Behind the Cessna, taxi Alpha 8 to 31 left, 8 Sierra uniform. Alright, so we're going to taxi right behind this guy. This is why you put the air mixture back in ground lean, because you don't know how long it's going to take you to take off. You don't want to put it in rich, because the run-up area is right next to the runway, but you don't want to leave it in rich, and then you don't go anywhere, you just sit there, because there's a lot of airplanes already lining up, so. We'll line up behind this guy. So I hope the audio is coming in good. This is the first time I've tried this method. If this doesn't work, then I have another method. You can take your, the way I have it plugged into the airplane, instead of plugging in the airplane, I can just plug in my lapel mic to that and put the lapel mic in the headphones, because the headphones give you side notes so you hear yourself and the communication. So we'll see what works better. I'm going to stop here because I don't want to block this taxiway. There's not enough space there for me to go. We got full fuel, but we only have one person in here, so we should have really good takeoff performance. I am looking at the weather, and the clouds are concerning. As of right now, we are good. The ceiling is 6,000 feet, so we're plenty below that. I mean, we weren't going to go over 6,000 feet anyways because of the freezing temperatures, but we're going to stay plenty below the 6,000 foot mark for that and because of the ceiling. I am a VFR pilot, which means I have to fly visually, looking outside. I'm not legal to use my instruments, even though I know how to use them. So I cannot fly in clouds, and I cannot fly if you can't see. You have to be 500 feet, in this airspace, 500 feet or greater below the cloud deck. So I can't be like right up against the clouds. And I'm looking to the west, and it's pretty gnarly looking over there. Might leave it on this phone. So, oh, the other thing was the GoPro. The mount up here fell off. Even before I turned the GoPro on. So, I don't know what we're going to do about the GoPro. It's that sticky mount is not really sticking to anything, so. The airplane taking off.
Following Tango Hillsborough Tower, stay again.
I can't tell. Helicopter 2 follow me, Tango at the HAA ramp. So this might take a while, so I'm going to pause the video here and I'll turn it back on when we're on the takeoff roll. Alright, we're trying a different camera position and we are next to takeoff.
T21, turn base.
After safety, T21. Stand by. Clear for takeoff, 31 left, 308 Sierra uniform. Landing light, mixture ridge. We're going to turn on nav lights too because it's a little gray out here.
Clear land, 31 left, 50 Bravo. Horsey 7, just past the Cessna off your right, and you're looking for an RV just a little behind them. Number 2, follow the RV. Runway 31 left.
Okay, follow the RV at number 2, then clear to land, full stop 31 left, 46240.
Alright, that's 3,000 feet. Let's try to level off here. We're getting a little wet. Fall back a little.
Top 84 Echo, traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, Alton Cades, 3000 Cessna.
RV. We're out of the airspace, so let's switch to 122, what is that, 75.
Sierra uniform, are you guys heading westbound?
Sierra uniform, I'm going to head south here in just a second, over Oak Grove.
Thank you.
Wow. So, to my left is Mount Hood, and you can see it clearly. You guys will see it when I come back. You guys will see it. I'm not going to go too far. You can look at the clouds around me, and the clouds are building. You see all these fluffy white clouds? We don't want those. We don't want to get into that stuff. Right now it's sparse, so it's good. But if it gets thicker, we could have, it'll be a problem because then we'll get stuck. And we don't want to do that. So this is what we want to do. We just want to fly, get those little juices flying. This is the best therapy money can buy. Completely, there's nothing better, no better therapy in the world than flying an airplane. It's worth the money. Behind me, you guys can kind of see it a little bit. There's a bunch of clouds there too. Let me correct my heading, maybe you can see. Look under the wing. See over there under the wing, you see all those clouds? Yeah, there's a lot of clouds. I'll go the other way as well. There, well, you can't see the other way because my head's in the way. And I'm smart, SMRT smart, like Bart Simpson. Number one. The good thing is the wind is dead. There's no wind. I kept it on the center of the runway. I just landed longer than I wanted to. But airspeed was good. Energy management was good. I know I've landed better than that. So we're gonna put our brain on this time, and we're gonna land a lot better. I need one landing here and then one back home, and we're done. All right, let's try one more. And McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308 Sierra uniform is taxiing Alpha to runway 22, McMinnville.
No, traffic is 5351 Lima is turning left base on 82.
Actually, my first one I was high, but I was lined up, and that helicopter kind of messed me up. So you guys didn't see, there was a helicopter landing at the same time, and typically a helicopter will come in, use the runway, and then they'll turn off onto a taxiway or something like that. And they didn't do it this time. They actually came to a full stop. I mean, I don't know, they're probably doing training. So they came to a full stop on the runway, and I got as slow as I could get, and he still wasn't there, so I decided to go around. And when I said go around, he decided, yeah, he's gonna move too. So I just had to keep separation from him. So it got a little stressful for a second there. Airspeed's alive. Fixture's rich. Airspeed's alive. 40 knots. 50. 55.
Lima is turning left downwind, runway 22.
There we go. That's normal. That's how it should feel. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308. Uniform turning left downwind, runway 22. right. On the downwind, seatbelts on, fuel's on both. Mixture is rich, carb heat standing by, lights are as required, and all my breakers are in ignition. Magnetos are on both. We are good. Sorry, my voice got a little high right there. Ah! Excited. I knocked the rust off, so I feel good. I got an airplane landing. He just did a touch and go. We're good. We're perfectly synced. There's one in front of me, but he's departing to the east, so he won't be a factor. We just need one landing here, and then we can go home. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308's here, uniform, turning left base, runway 22, touch and go, McMinnville.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 210, left crosswind 22, McMinnville.
Their speed is good, it's 80 knots, just a touch of trim will help me. Alright, there we go. Wings level, flaps 20. That was beautiful, I didn't even feel it. I pitched the nose and moved the flaps simultaneously and everything's in sync. 500 feet a minute descent, alright, turn final.
McMinnville traffic, Cessna 210, left downwind 22, McMinnville.
Oh, beautiful, runway's right in front of me. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308's here, uniform, on final, runway 22, touch and go. All flaps. Center us up. Got a little throttle idle because we got a little speed going. There we go. And that's 65. That's our pitch speed. That's what we want. There it is, 65. If I'm sinking, start adding a little throttle so we don't sink. Aim at the numbers. I'm aiming at the numbers. Watch my pitch. Watch my speed. Watch everything. We're good. Slowly bring it back to idle, pitch the nose up, burn off that energy, let it stop flying on its own. Don't fight it. Oh my God, that was beautiful. All right, keep it centered. All right, flaps up. Flaps coming up, verify, yep, good, full power. And we're on the roll. 60. Pitch up. And McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308's here, uniform, on the go, runway 22. This guy either doesn't see me or is just paying attention, I don't know. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308, Sierra uniforms, turning left base and departing to the north, McMinnville. I said that because this guy on my right wing, I don't think he sees me. McMinnville traffic, Cessna 308's here, uniform, departing to the north. Have a good day. See you guys later. So if you guys can look, see right in front of me, this is the valley. You see that peak, that dark peak to the right? That's where Newburgh is. That's where the Newburgh VOR is. We're not going to go there. We're going to go straight ahead over the valley area, and then we're going to turn right, and we're going to enter that airspace to the Hillsborough Airport from Oak Grove, which is to the west. This is the little town next to it, to the west. And the funny thing, so at the beginning of this video, I said Oak Grove. Oak Grove is a place I used to live. Forest Grove is the town that we fly over, and that's kind of our entry and exit point to the airport for practicing. There's an airplane behind me and below, but he is cooking. And I mean, I'm doing just under 100 knots, but he's moving fast. Ground speed, I'm doing 127. Indicated airspeed's just under 100, but I'm doing 127 knots. I must have a good tailwind at 3,500 feet, and he just turned. Okay, good. Where am I at? Am I over Yam Hill? There's an airplane directly towards me. I'm gonna descend 3,000 feet. I'm going to descend and I'm going to go to the right. There's that airplane. I see it. West practice traffic. Cessna 308's here, uniform. Just south of Henry Hagg Lake, descending to 3,000 for traffic. Heading north, west practice.
Practice 45720, 2,300, descending 1,200. Similar emergencies, simulated push practice. 10 nautical miles, northwest cap.
Boom. I I see him, he sees me, we're all safe. Love it. That's how it should be. Let's get set up for our arrival.
250 feet AGL. Notice air missions, multiple cranes, 0.5 nautical miles northeast of the airfield, at or below 140 feet AGL. RVR out of service, advising shall contact your mission uniform. Airport information, uniform, time 23530, wind calm, 4010, few clouds.
South practice area is 236, 4,000 feet over Western Airport.
No flags, expect on-air approach. Use caution for increased bird activity in vicinity of the airport. UAS activity 1.5 nautical miles north of Hillsborough, at or below 250.
November 0 Hotel Alpha. I need you on a left downwind for 31 left. There's too many airplanes to take you direct.
Hotel Alpha, thank you.
Hillsborough Tower, Cessna 308 Sierra uniform with information uniform is 2,500 and descending over Forest Grove.
Cessna 308 Sierra uniform, Hillsborough Tower, remain outside the class Delta.
We'll remain outside class Delta, 308 Sierra uniform, roger.
Cessna 8 Sierra uniform, traffic 1 moving to your 2 o'clock and 3 to 4 miles, Cessna 1,300 indicated. Do you have them in sight?
Looking for traffic, I do not have them in sight, 8 Sierra uniform.
Cessna 8 Sierra uniform, for now continue on that present heading. They'll be off your right in about 3 miles. If you get them in sight, you can turn inbound for a left downwind and follow.
Roger, looking for traffic, we'll advise, 8 Sierra uniform.
Cessna 191, turn left at Alpha 6 and contact ground today.
Go left at Alpha 6, contact ground 191. Above me or below me? They're below me.
Cessna 8 Sierra uniform, you can start your turn inbound for a left downwind to runway 31 left now.
Start my turn for inbound, runway 31 left, 8 Sierra uniform, roger.
So it's a couple days later. Honestly, I forgot to hit record when I got in the car, so sorry about that. I got sidetracked because I started talking to the owner of the flight school, who we're friends, and we started talking about airplanes and buying airplanes versus leasing and renting and what kind of airplanes and those kind of things. So we got a little sidetracked and I forgot to record. the end part of this video. First and foremost, let me apologize for the video itself. The GoPro mount that is in the airplane broke, and I didn't plan accordingly, so I didn't have a spare GoPro mount with me. I have a spare one that will work. So I really apologize for that. It was not the best quality of video. I used my iPhone pretty much for most of it, which I almost never do when I'm flying. I usually just use the GoPro when I'm flying. But I wanted to get you something. So for the next flight, we will definitely have the GoPro up. One way or another, I'll have different ways to mount it, so we won't have to have this happen again. The audio was better than I expected. It could be improved. So I have some ideas on how to improve the audio. So the next video will have both better video and better audio working together. And I'm working this out. This is the first time I use this audio source on the airplane. So this is new to me. I'm just kind of figuring things out, what works and what works better. And as far as the videos as well too. I only have the one GoPro Max. I don't have like 2 or 3 GoPros that I can put at different places on the airplane. But one thing I did learn while making this video was a good place to put the iPhone to record kind of like documentary, and then use the GoPro to record like scenic and that 360 view that we all love. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video coming soon.